What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you stuck around, you came back, caught this next video. I was extremely nervous on that first video. I'm still pretty nervous now. I mean, given this is only the second video, but I feel just a little bit more confident. I really didn't know what direction I was trying to go in. Honestly, I think I was a little bit ill prepared. And that's okay though, because I mean, look, it's the freestyle channel. I am here to help you, have you help me figure all this out, you know? So we learn as we go, no problems, no issues, and if we do, we'll figure it out, you know. Um, with that being said, first of all, the YouTube gun is not loaded, empty clip, completely clear. Um, we're gonna get into a couple things today. First off, I purchased a few things for it. Like I had said in the other video, um, we have uh, we have a mount for the optic for a red dot optic. Uh, we have um, a couple other things. We have a slide plate. What else do we have? Let me go ahead and let me see. Pull it right here. Nine. What? No, what's nine? Nine. 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 Five. We have a firing pin sleeve. Now, mind you, this is my first quote unquote my first gun, and this is gonna be my first time building any kind of gun. I've done a lot of things throughout my life. I've been a lot of things. The last thing I was a welder fabricator. I've worked with machines, operated heavy machines. You know, done quite a bit. But right now I'm messing with guns. So this is where we're at. And yeah, like I said, we have quite a few things that I want to put on. I'm go ahead and display these right now. So um, you can go ahead and if anybody else out there is running a Taurus G3C or is looking into getting a Taurus G3C, like I said, I'm new to this. I am new to the content creating. So with everything that I'm about to show you, I will try to put a like or not a like, put a link in the description. That way, you can find all this stuff that you've seen today. Everything I did get did come off Amazon. So for a lot of people out there, they're like, "Oh, he got this or he got that," and it's Amazon. Yeah, I did get it off Amazon. You know, this is a budget build for the everyday person who is on a budget. You know, um, some people don't have five to we'll just say $5 to $1,000 to drop, you know, on a pistol and then do things to it. With this build that I'm at right now, I think roughly I might be in the $700 to $800 range. And that might sound expensive, but that would be the pistol, you know, and then all the accessories that goes on it. So I figure a full quote unquote loadout on a pistol is would be pretty good for about $700 to $800. Uh, with that being said, here we go. Uh, Slide plate. It is a DPP titanium. Um, Once again, I really don't know if I could sit here and tell you that this is one of the best slide plates or a mount reflex sight mount, shall we say? You know, is it one of the best out there? I don't know. But it's sounding pretty decent. You know, it fits really well underneath the optic. Yes, I did go ahead and open some of this stuff because you know I just want to make sure that everything is what it's supposed to be. You know, before I get into the videos. But yeah, you know, it fits the red dot optic really nice. And it's gonna look great on the pistol. So there's that. We are gonna go with the next thing. It's nothing real serious. But it is that firing pin sleeve that I was speaking of, and the only reason why I personally chose to replace that right off the bat is because I do plan on going to the range, and I'm not for sure if the range that I plan on going to is going to be able or will allow me um, to get footage, to record. So if not, I'm sorry, and I will try to find maybe an outside range or another one that's local. But as of right now, there's only a couple options that I have in my area, and I just don't know for sure yet. So, but getting back to the reason why I am gonna change this right here, like I said, once again, YouTube empty. I don't know if you can see that, but can you see that yellow in there? Let's see. Let's go ahead and use this. See that yellow in there? Well, that yellow is actually that firing pin sleeve, and it's plastic. Now, don't get me wrong. There's tons of plastic out there that is highly strong, but this encases, like the firing pin slides down through there. So by some chance, if that plastic malfunctions, now I know metal can could malfunction. I know that anything could take a chance of malfunction, but I just feel a little bit safer with the metal. So with that being said, that this is going to be one of the things that we will be changing out later down the line. I will be getting new spring barrel, um, but that's a little bit later down the line, maybe in a few months or so, or if not by the time this first series comes out, I might have it. So we never know. But as of right now, uh, these are just a few things I'm going to replace. But yeah, the firing pin sleeve, it just seemed like it was the right thing to do, given that it's plastic and that it, you know, holds the firing pin. So go ahead and move this out of the way. Uh, we are going to go. So this here is basically a grip sleeve that I purchased to slide over. Obviously, the grip. I already had that on there in the first video with the unboxing, and the only reason why I left it on, it didn't have this full completely stock, was because this was a some bitch to get on here. Um, Obviously, they always, you're always supposed to read the instructions, and it told the easier way to put it on, but I got so excited, I wanted to go ahead and throw it on because I figured it'd be an easy thing to do. It was, but you know, I probably should have read instructions. There's a little bitty spot. I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe I'm still working on my lighting and setup and everything. So I appreciate you staying with me and watching. But if you can see this like right through here, you know, it kind of cuts down. Well, I had to take the X-Acto knife to it because I actually tore it when I was sliding it over. So it is what it is. Nobody's ever gonna see it. I probably could have dealt without telling you guys that, and somebody's gonna probably gonna be in the comments like, "Bro, we really don't care." That's cool. I don't care that you don't care. That's what it is around here. Um, but anyways, so went ahead and threw the grip sleeve on it just to have a little bit of extra, just a little bit extra when you get into it, to hold on to just in case I drop it. And I know people are like, "Oh my God, you're gonna drop your gun." No, I don't plan on dropping my gun, or having wet hands or anything like that. But I am in a wheelchair, full disclosure. So anything that has a little bit more grip on it and I can hold on to it a little bit better, I'm definitely gonna go that route. Now, don't get me wrong, the Taurus, this G3C, it has nice dimpling, in the handle itself already, straight out the box. I mean, there's honestly no need to do that. But like I said, I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to do a couple things to it. Am I gonna leave that on the whole time? I don't know. Am I gonna like it once I actually start shooting the pistol? Who knows? But right now, that's where it's at, and that's where we are. So moving on, we are going with the Light the Way Victory, the Warrior Land Amazon special, as people probably would say out there. It is the laser light and holster concealed carry, combo. Come on, slide on up out of the box. There we go. Now, It comes with the holster already fit, tight in there, already fit. Just some screws and a couple of adjustable plates for because this is a universal light, but we'll get to that in a second. Let me go ahead and throw this gun back together. Once again, we are not loaded. We are clear, clear, safety on. Now, if it's smooth, it goes in real nice, doesn't fall out, fits real nice. It's already set up for optic or not. Well, the gun's not set up for optic, but uh the case is, you know, it's set up to that way once you throw your optic onto your red dot, it's not bashing in or it's not seating all the way down. It's ready. It's in there. Um, Obviously, like I said, it comes with it's a laser light combo, which is really cool. Um, this is 800 lumens, so it is extremely bright. You can switch between laser and flashlight, or just flashlight alone. Right now, I have it on flashlight, so let's go ahead and click that. It's extremely bright. You do have like a less brighter light. I'm not really for sure what it is. It might show if you if kind of pick that up. See how it's so like if you were coming through a room and you was trying to clear a hallway or just anywhere and you're not trying to blind the shit out of yourself and anybody else, this would be the way to go. You do have to press down on both of them, at the same time. But yeah, so you have the dim light, you have your full blown 800s, and it is cool because it does have a digital screen here. Excuse me, I'm sorry for all that. There you go, blinding everybody. Um, but it does have the digital screen to let how much battery life you have. 800 lumens. Now, as you do run out of battery life, it will drop down to like 500 lumens. I think the lowest setting was 200 lumens, and it was almost dead. So, but it does have a nice little window. Show you how much battery life you have left. It is very easy to switch back and forth from flashlight to laser or both. Just a mere slide, one slide, two slides. Because it's gonna be underneath. So I will show you the laser. It is a green dot laser. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Um, it does have some range to it. Uh, Without pulling the sleeve out and then getting all into it, it does have some yardage to it. So yeah, I'll probably sighting in, maybe around 25 or so, 25 30 yards. I mean, it has a lot longer than that, way longer than that. But yeah, So and I forgot to mention that it does have the strobe double tap. You get a strobe with it. So just in case somebody busts in middle of the night, it's on your side table by your bed. You can pick it up as you're approaching them. You know what I'm saying? You can hit them with the strobe, and hopefully deter them. They drop the stuff, they run out. You don't have to fire, and then we know how it goes the other way. So, anyways, moving on. But it is a laser light combo, and it is you can run laser light together. I don't know how well my camera is going to pick it up, if it will at all. Probably not, and that's horrible. And I'm sorry if I blinded the shit out of everybody because I blinded the shit out of myself. So, but this is what we're rocking. It's not too bad. Now, mind you, like I said, this is a universal light. It does come with different adapters here in this bag, and it does tell you inside the instruction manual. It gives you every gun that it fits on, and it will tell you what gun goes with what adapter. It's not hard. Anybody who knows how to read can read and figure that out for yourself. And if you don't, then I don't think you should have a firearm. So that's just my opinion. Anyways, so yes, laser light combo works great together. Works extremely well with one another. I trying to find my screwdriver real quick. I tighten this up just to kind of show you how well it fits in the holster. Now, obviously, nothing's sighted in or gonna be directly on point, but it's just for obviously purposes of showing you. Fits in there nice, snug. Pop it out, hit the light. You're ready to go. Nice, nice upgrade. Very nice upgrade. Actually, I'll probably just go ahead and just leave that on here. I guess that'd be the second video of mounting the laser light. But moving on, I am gonna holster this just because uh, it's already starting to look way better, and I'm pretty excited, about it. Next thing right here, we are gonna go with, and I don't even know how to pronounce this. Now, this was a little bit more out of my range than obviously I originally wanted to spend, but to be honest with you, comparing this optic to to a hollow sun, I think it's worth the money. Um, it was about 125, 130 ish. To most people, you'd be like, "Oh my god, that sounds like a lot," and it does to the average person who doesn't really deal in the gun world. But um, it has nice features. Nice features. It has a circle with the crosshairs and a red dot, just a red dot, or the circle with the crosshairs. And when I pull it out, hopefully the camera will be able to pick it up. I don't know if it will or not. Um, but obviously it comes with mounting hardware, screws, different screws for the for how you're mounting it, whether it's to a Picatinny, or uh, or to the back of the slide plate, or to a already optic cut slide. So um, it's very versatile. But now, mind you, like I said, I've already unboxed everything just to make sure everything it corresponds with one another. Before I got here and started to try to make videos, and I'm like, oh wow, this doesn't fit, and now I'm just here with parts that don't work. It is pretty cool. It comes with a rubber optic cover. I don't know when you'd really use that unless you like maybe had it on a rifle, shotgun maybe, and then for storage that would make a lot of sense. I don't think it would make any sense to really run this on your pistol while you like you EDC it. That would make sense because as soon as you went to go draw, you'd have to pull your pistol out, pull your optic cover off, and then sight in whatever you're gonna sight in. So storage, absolutely. Like while you're in transit, you know what I'm saying? If you have it in a bag or something, like it's nice. You throw it on there, toss it in the bag. It's not getting bumped around, getting banged around, nothing like that. Should shake to wake up. Let me find it. Okay, I found it first. Here we go. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Now, no, there we go. Yeah. Is it gonna pick it up? It's not gonna pick it up. Oh, that looks horrible. That looks like a horrible, just big red dot, and that's not at all what it is. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. It's still pretty bright. Um, okay, well, the camera's just not doing it any justice. But this is it right here, and this is the the Votatu. I do not know how you pronounce it, but it's three different settings, 10 different brightnesses. Um, you got your brightness up, brightness down, shake awake. Um, you do have your battery slots on the side, which I know that getting into these videos and I'm sorry, watching videos about guns, optics, about everything, just trying to get into this world. I did find out that there is quite a few optics out there that have the battery mount on the bottom. So once you put this on your gun and you sight it in and your battery dies, then you have to completely take this off. completely take the optic off, change your battery out, put it back on, then you have to resight your gun all the way in. With this here, if your battery dies, it just dies. You take off the side, battery slides out, pop back in, and we're still good to go. It's still mounted to the gun. You didn't lose your zero, and you're ready. So that was another thing I was looking at when I was making the purchase. One thing I will say, if you are going to jump in here and anybody who's watched these videos or has a G3C or is thinking about getting something and you like this content and I've helped you make a decision on getting the G3C, make sure you do your due diligence and find what works the best for you, what you're looking for, and what is compatible. There's a lot of things out there that aren't compatible, and there's a lot of things that are. The Taurus G3C, it will take Glock sights. So there's a Prefala, and I think that's how you say that word. But there's so many options out there for Glock sights, like riser sights, for like if you're running a suppressor. We can't run suppressors here in Illinois, unfortunately. But as soon as that changes, this is gonna change. But until then, yeah, but they make just tons and tons of different sites out there for Glocks. And like I said, this Taurus G3C, it fits all of them. So that's great because that gives me options. Uh, but once again, like I said, see, it's in the case. You know, can't do anything with it, but just to make sure we are unloaded, so everybody knows since it left the screen. Oh, look, safety, safety, safety. Completely empty. Putting it back on. We're gonna slide it back in here. But this right here, this is gonna be it right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is gonna be something, right? Y'all see that? That's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be nasty. Let me pull it out. Let's see this. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's clear some things out real quick. Just real fast here. Hold up. Getting excited about this. Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Check it out. Getting a little ahead of myself, but that is looking great right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of the way. Now that you see, and we are what optic I'm running and using. Now I did buy another optic. I'm not gonna throw it out there. I'm not even gonna say what brand it is. It was a little bit of a cheaper optic. Um, I don't know how you define cheap or not because the build quality on it personally I think is great. So that's just personally. But it was a little bit cheaper, and I'm just gonna hold on to it for another build, quite frankly, because I really feel like I'm getting the bug for this, and kind of want to take it further than just a hobby. So, anyways, moving on. Um, so we have the laser light combo with the holster, laser light combo with the holster. We got the mounting plate. We have our firing pin sleeve, optic, uh, the grip sleeve that's already on, which is this right here, and it's nice too. It has that dovetail to it, so that way when you really get up in there, it's nice. A little bit of cushion right there. 1 second, let me was the last thing that we have to show. It is gonna be where'd I put it at? I'm sorry. Here we go. Slide plate. Now this here, the slide plate cover. It is a little oh, it's made by Maker Shot. Huh. Okay. All right. Anyways, it is the biohazard. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Excuse my fingernails. They have just been just beat up messing with this gun today. Um, but yeah, it's the biohazard symbol. Um, to be honest with you, it looked way better on Amazon. I think they kind of got me on it. I don't know how much I trust it. Um, but we're gonna find out though. Just yeah, just because. I don't know if it's gonna be more of a thing that it because it looks cool or what, but I'm not for sure about that. I don't know. That's a little sketch. But I guess you live, you learn. You find out, whether the shit works or not. So, but that's gonna be the last thing we throw on. So, man, I'm I'm feeling excited about this. This new something new. It's gonna get me out the house, hopefully. uh, yeah, and oh, I'm loving it. It's starting to look good. But this is what we're working with for this first part of these series. So it's probably gonna be a short series too because once I get going on something, I usually want to just do it. Like it's taking everything I have right now to not just completely build this gun out right now as I'm talking to you guys. You know, I have oh. So the other thing, I almost forgot about these. Now, it's not really a big deal or anything like that. And I actually made a mistake, so I don't know if I'm gonna throw these on or not. But I did actually get some night sights for it. Now, once I throw the mounting plate on for the red dot optic, I'm not gonna be able to use my rear sight anyways. But like I said, like I said, all Glock sights they fit, but these are night sights. So that way, hey, just in case, right? Just in case. I did want to get some riser sights for it, just because I am I'm putting the optic on, so I would like to get a front riser sight. That way, it's just a little bit taller, just in case for whatever reason, my optic does not work, battery dies. I don't know, gets water in it. I don't know anything. But for whatever reason, if the optic doesn't work, then I'm just kind of out. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. I don't think by the time you get the slide plate on, I don't think you'll be able to see this front optic as well without it being a little bit a little bit raised up. So we'll just have to feel it out, see how it goes, and yeah, you know, um, I'm excited. So, like I said before, I appreciate it. You guys come back to the channel, showing me some love. Um, this is the first of many, hopefully, videos. And like I said, once again, they're not all going to be just on guns. They might be a lot of guns, depending on how well it does and how much more I get into this. But right now, it's about me building this gun that saved my life and my family's life twice, and I never had to fire it, nor did I have to hurt anybody. Um, well, besides maybe their pride. But other than that, uh, yeah. So thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for sticking around. I know this was a little bit longer one. Um, I appreciate it.